Hello my lovely Flosstube friends, I hope you're all well. I'm Tan, the monogamous cross stitcher, and today, after a few people asked me at the latest stitchy day, I'm going to do a tutorial. So this is Tan's Tutorial Tuesday. So welcome. Basically I went to a stitchy day, I think it was a week and a half ago, and I was showing a few people at the stitchy day how I do a loop start with 2 or more threads. So basically that's what I'm going to show today. Now I can't take credit for this because I actually saw my friend do this, so I'm going to show you how I do it. So I started doing this once I saw my friend did it. Thought, oh wow, that's really good, and I've been doing it ever since. So this is May that I'm working on at the moment. Don't have a huge amount left, just this motif here and then a big one here which will have May inside it. So while I'm working on this one today, I'm going to show you how to do the loop start. I've literally just finished my last thread just here, so I'm going to start in this area. Right, I'm going to bring you in closer and try not to drop the camera, and then hopefully you should be able to see. Okay, I'll try not to put my fingers in the way if I can help it as well. Right then, here we go. So I've just threaded my needle as normal with my thread that you can see. It's hard to see where I am. As you can see, has got no loop at the end. Right, so what I do is I'm going over 2 here, so I always go in the top right corner here. So I'll go in there first and make sure I've got a bit of a tail, and then I come up in the opposite hole and then pull it until you feel a bit of tension. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to lose too much of the tail. And then the hole that you just came up in, you go back down in and you pull that gently, and you want to get a nice loop there. And then holding that tail out the way, you come up, you sort of come up back through that hole, but you want to come the other side of the tail, if that makes sense. You see what I've done there? So you can see the tails on that side and you can see the needles on that side. So then you bring the needle up, you start pulling so the loop goes a bit smaller, and then you thread the needle through the loop, and then you just pull so it's nice and tight, and then you move this knot out of the way and you sort of go back down where you made the loop, but you go behind the loop, if that makes sense. Because if you go straight back down the hole, it's going to pull the loop through and then it's going to undo. So you want to go just behind. Then you pull that down. There you go. And then that little like knot will disappear at the back. And then you bring it up into this one to make your cross, and then back down, and that's your loop start. And then you just basically then grab the scissors, grab your tail, cut your tail off. I try not to cut it, if I can, too close, because I don't want to cut any of my top leg. So then if you do have a tiny little bit of tail sticking up, then you don't have to worry about it, because then you can either just poke it through. I tend to use the eye of the needle to poke it through. There we go. Or if you're cross stitching that way, it'll go through once you do a second cross. So that is basically how I do the loop start on the front. It's very much a game changer, because I wasn't actually doing it like that. I was doing it completely different. I was sort of putting the needle in and leaving a tail, and then I was cross stitching as normal and then cutting the tail off, so then obviously the tail wasn't secure, whereas this, it is secure. So yes, so that's my tip for Tan's Tutorial Tuesday. If you've got any questions, then do comment below to ask me. But there's the video, and I hope this is helpful to anyone out there. And I will be back with a regular Flosstube this coming week, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you're all well. Take care of yourselves. If you haven't already subscribed, then I would very much appreciate you subscribing and supporting my channel. Thank you for all the subscribers so far. We're up to 420, which is amazing to say. I've only been on Flosstube since July, so that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for you all coming back and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.